So today I'm on my way to do something super exciting that my friend Solveig recommended me. I have to walk maybe 6 or 7 kilometers, but I am going to take you with me. Hello, I'm Andra from Romania and welcome to my YouTube channel about my life in Japan. It's a pilgrimage of 7 temples of 7 lucky gods in Tokyo, and I am super excited about it. So our first stop is the Tokakuji Temple. It is next to Tabata Station on the Yamanote line, and this is where we're heading now.
Let's go!
The next station is Tabata, JY9. The doors on the left side will open.
So just a little bit of background on this pilgrimage. It is only available from the 1st of January until the 10th of January. I mean, obviously you can do it any other time of the year, but many things won't be available to visit inside of the temples if you are visiting outside of these first 10 days of the year. The idea is to go and to pray for well-being for the coming year. And here we arrived at the first temple. It is actually pretty empty today, being the last day of the pilgrimage. I think that I'm a bit lucky, but also I think many people who came here during the first days of the year. Normally, each temple has one god, but since this is the beginning of the pilgrimage, they actually further developed this temple to become a power spot for the 7 gods, and only from the 1st of January to the 10th of January is when you have access to the garden behind the temple, where you can see the 7 gods statues. Coming to visit temples or shrines, it just gives me a lot of peace of mind. I really enjoy the nature, the architecture. It's such an interesting culture to discover, the Buddhism, the branches of the Buddhism, as well as Shintoism. Oh look, there's a butterfly there. I don't know if you can see it. It's so pretty. And it's just the nature in general, it's just so pretty. So this temple is from the Shingon sect of Buddhism, and it has been established in the 14th century. There are 2 Buddha statues at the entrance, and they are said to cure your disease. If you have any, you need to place a red small paper on the body part that hurts you, and they will cure you. This is a Hachiman deity that has been placed here because one of the Jinko trees, which is sacred for this temple apparently, has been torn down by some landslides at the point, and because of that, instead of the Jinko tree, they put this deity here. I also collect goshuins and stamps from shrines and temples and basically other places as well. Some of the goshuins come on paper already, and some I just stamped on paper, and they're not only from shrines, but they are from other places I have visited as well. So Let's do this on this side. Done. So here is where you have the map of all the temples to go and visit and collect the stamps which you can put on this paper. It's like a stamp collection sort of thing. It's only between the 1st and the 10th of January every year where you can collect this paper from one of the temples and then walk the 7 of them and get stamps that you've been there. It seems I'm not the only vlogger around here. Thank you. What I love is this family crests that are on some of the temples and shrines. This is the family crest of the Tokugawa shogun family that reigned over Japan between the 17th to the 19th century. And you actually find it on many temples and shrines in Japan. Look at the details. First temple checked.
Let's go!
I just met the loveliest Japanese lady. She is 82 years old. She is now studying English. She just asked me where am I going and she guided me to the temple. We arrived to the second destination. She's studying English and she's 82 years old. Wow. And she asked me if I want something to drink and she said she will go and get me some water. I really don't know what to say. This temple is the home of Ebisugami god. From all the 7 gods, he is the only pure Japanese with no other influence god. He is the god of wealth and prosperity, especially in business and crops, and it is one of the most popular places to come.
Let's go!
We arrived to the 3rd temple. This temple is home to Hotei Son god, who is the god for protection of children, but in this particular tour he is associated with abundance. As you can see, there is a wall surrounding the temple that has pictures of him all over. These are the New Year decorations. As you can see, they're still here. They also have the family crest in this temple. After praying here, the monk told me "Kyotsukete kudasai," which is take care in Japanese. I found it pretty common throughout the entire pilgrimage. Now let's head to the next one.
Let's go!
On the way, I found another temple, not part of this tour. It has the Toyama family crest on. So I'm just gonna try to check it out. It's open. I'm not sure at which point I can enter. But look, you can see the family crest here on the window. The Toyama family was a noble family during the Edo period, the same as the Tokugawa family who ruled. So if you look at the crest, it is very, very similar. The shape is the same, but the pattern is different. This is the Yanaka shopping street, so it's advised to go around and have a look, maybe do some shopping, so that you have clothes, snacks, restaurants, a lot of things, bakeries. bakers look amazing. Also a souvenir shop, looks super cute. Because there were so many temples, I got this one wrong initially. I got it wrong 2 times actually, but then I figured it out. This garden is so pretty. We already have spring flowers all over Tokyo, so I guess winter is over. It has this beautiful yuzu tree here, and you can also take one yuzu home if you want. Look at this big Buddha. It's written here, "May peace prevail on earth." Honestly, we do need a lot of peace in this world. This temple actually has 2 entrances. It's quite modern, as you can see. It's made of concrete and not wood, unlike the other entrances normally. So it's quite unique.
Let's go.
To walk to the other temple, I have to walk through a cemetery. I'm honestly used to walking through cemeteries. I never thought I'm gonna say that. These are part of the things I never thought I'll say in my life until I moved to Japan. But I mean, it may be creepy for some people, but I don't feel creeped out. It's pretty common to have them in the city. So I ended up in this other shrine that is not part of the pilgrimage, but it's also very beautiful. It also has some, they look like dragons. It's very interesting that each shrine has different designs and they all have a story behind, but very rarely you can find someone who can actually tell you that story. I went on a tour in Shizuoka. The entire purpose of the tour was to tell you the story of what each animal represented or each person represented, and everything had a story. It was quite impressive. So we reached the Chuanji temple. The god of this temple is Jurojin, the god of longevity. It is a very small temple and there are people inside, so I'm not going to invade their privacy, but instead I'm going to show you these beautiful, lovely flowers. Before entering the temple, you need to remove your shoes. This was actually so far the only temple where I had to enter to get the stamp. It's beautiful inside, like any other temple.
Let's go.
Oh, this is such a pretty temple. Another one. They are so pretty, all of them. So this is literally the 3rd temple that I'm finding on the same street, and they are just like 50 meters away from each other. Temple, which is not part of the pilgrimage, but it has a different crest. So I'm going to do a research on whom it belongs to, and I'm going to add it in the video in the captions for you. Oh, look at these pretty goshuins here. Oh, especially this one with the dragon, it's so cute. Here we are at temple number 6, the Gokokuen temple. The enshrines Daikokuten, the god of happiness and wealth. Here you can also buy an omikuji to see how lucky you will be this year. I already draw mine at the beginning of the year, so I'm not gonna do it again because I was already lucky. Look how pretty is this garden. So pretty. And so serene. The Bentendo Temple, enshrining Benzaiten, the goddess of fortune. Pretty crowded in here actually. It's in the Ueno Park. Wow, this is crazy. I think this is maybe a Japanese plum tree, but it's already blossoming and it's just early January. Okay, so Yuzushu Sen is a lucky charm of the luck with money that is not trouble with money. Not sure what that is, but let's do this because we said this year we're going to be more focused on saving money. And here goes my last stamp. This is for my book. Yay! Here is where you can also buy emas, which are these pieces of wood where you can write your wish for the year and you hang it here for the gods to grant it for you. This is the side of the temple. It actually has a lotus garden here. So during summertime, it's very popular to come here and to take pictures of the lotus. So I have officially finished the tour. It's been great. I've seen so many other temples apart from the ones that are part of the pilgrimage. And I would advise anybody to do it if you are visiting Tokyo and you have a bit of time and you're interested to see shrines and temples. This is the best thing to do. The entire area is amazing. It has great stores, little restaurants, and I think it's just a hidden gem of Tokyo. I have never heard about it before. Of course, Ueno temples are quite popular, especially the last one, the one that we're in now. Because of the lotus pond, a lot of people are coming here. I hope you enjoyed my tour, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. And I wish you an amazing 2024, and I hope all these 7 gods will bring you the same luck as I hope will bring me as well. Mata na!